Hey, what's up? It's Yaniza. So I asked you guys what you wanted to see on my channel, and someone asked for me to share my songwriting secrets. So I'm gonna do that today, but before I get into 3 easy steps for how to write a song and how I write my songs, I just wanna let you know that I am teaching pop songwriting and ukulele lessons virtually. So I'm gonna leave the email address down below that you can email me at so we can talk about lessons. So you can do it from anywhere in the world and we will work out the time difference together, and you can just pop me an email and I can go into a lot more specifics. We can work every single week and get you writing really hit songs like the ones that I've written that have tons of streams and views on Spotify and YouTube. Enough of the shameless promo, let's get into the songwriting secrets. So my first songwriting secret is picking a subject. That'll determine everything. The mood helps you decide if it's going to be fast or slow, if it's going to use minor or major chords, but we're not going to be talking about chords in this video, just so you know. We're talking only about singing and writing. Picking the subject is going to, drive the rest of the songwriting process. To pick a subject, I recommend thinking about what's been on your mind lately. Is there something that's bothering you? Is there something that's making you really happy? Is there something you just can't stop thinking about? And I recommend going with one of those, because those are the subjects that really, they kind of write themselves. Like, songs write themselves when you pick something that has been really, really on your mind a lot. Step 2 is to think of the first melody that comes to mind. Now, what's a melody, you might ask? So the melody is kind of the tune. So we're not even getting into lyrics or anything just yet. The melody of my song Fly Away is da 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 da. So that's the melody, and I recommend thinking of the first kind of melody that comes to mind. It doesn't need to be good, it doesn't need to be a hit just yet. Just think about it, record a voice memo so you don't forget. That way you have sort of the backbone of the song. So a lot of people do like to start with lyrics. I personally prefer starting with melody. You can start with lyrics, but for me, starting with lyrics is harder, because if you have the lyric, they might not fit into a song, you know what I mean? Like, you could have a beautiful sentence, but it might not be catchy, or it might be too long, it might be too short. So that's why I like to start with the melody and then put the lyrics in after. With the melody, you have to decide what part of the song it feels like it belongs in. Like, that's really kind of meta. But once you get the hang of songwriting, you really start to realize that feels like a verse, it feels like a chorus. So just as a hint, choruses and hooks are the ones that are the catchy part. Those are the parts that repeat. So if you have a melody in mind that's really catchy, that you just feel like it gets you moving or it's stuck in your head, that's probably the chorus. Step 3, the most important step, is to add the words. You're gonna add lyrics at this point. So you have your melody, you have your structure, because you thought about which part of the song that melody might belong in, and now you're going to write the words. So you had your subject from step 1. Did you write about starting college? If you wrote about starting college and you have your melody, think about what words you could put in there. I always prefer to make my songs a story. So starting from the verse, it's the beginning of the story, and then as you progress through the song, the listener learns more about what's going on. And then keep in mind that the chorus repeats. So your story might kind of continue in the second verse, and then it has to make sense with what the chorus is going to be. When writing lyrics, I recommend trying to think of rhyming patterns. So not every song has to rhyme, that's not a rule or anything, but it is kind of helpful. It makes songs a little more catchy. So if you've learned anything about poetry in school, you might know things like A, B, A, B, or A, B, B, A, and those are different kind of rhyming schemes. So if you have a song like, let's see, what is Fly Away? I woke up having a good day, sun was shining, I got good news in my mailbox. So that's kind of like an A, B, B, because I woke up having a good day, sun was shining, I got good news in my mailbox. So the box and got rhyme, but day does not rhyme. So think of your pattern for songwriting. And again, I feel like I'm nervous that this sounds really complicated because I'm trying to kind of give you a crash course on this. So if you really want more specifics, if you're confused, feel free to leave a comment down below and I'll explain a little more. Or I could do a part 2 if I got a lot of questions, or just take lessons with me. Okay, so I hope this was helpful for you. I uploaded a video about how to learn an instrument if you've never learned one, so you can feel free to check that out. I hope this one was helpful for you. I hope that one will be helpful for you, and leave a comment down below if you have any questions. Drop me an email if you want to take lessons with me. And I hope you have a wonderful day, and I hope you write some amazing music. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Bye!